So it's me, your boy K Samson. I have this word for us. Your enemies are always mad because of this covenant that God has made for you as a choosing. So guess what? I have this word for us from the book of Psalm 112. Praise the Lord. Blessed are those who fear the Lord, who find great delight in his commandment. So who are those that fear the Lord? Is what they are called what? Choosing. Choosings are those who fear the Lord, who understand that God is the greatest, who understand that fearing God, obeying his command is totally what? The greatest thing that you can ever do on earth. So many people don't fear the Lord, but they know that God is great. They understand that God is good. That is why the Bible makes us to understand in the book of Psalms. It said they did all this evil and they were saying within them, God cannot see us. God does not see us. Nobody see them. You know what I'm saying? So listen. He said their children will be mightily in the land. Will be what? Mightily in the land. We be what? Great in the land. We do exploit in the land. So why? Because there is a covenant that have already been made on you. They have already been made upon your life. So many people hate the fact that no matter how they try to circle, to destroy you, you always overcome them. So that is the main reason why they are always annoyed, because covenant have already been made even before you are born, even before you start to exist in this world, before you come into this world. Covenant have already been made. He said the children will be mightily in the land. They will know them. The wicked ones, the terror by the day, not the ones that shooted by the night, it will not come to near them in the land. Why? Because they will be mightily in the land. And whatsoever they put their hand to do, will do what? Will automatically prosper. You know what I'm saying? So many people will always be mad as long as God have already made this covenant to bless you, to favor you, to do something new in your life. You know what I'm saying? It said, the generation of the upright will be blessed. That is, let's be real. There are many people who are mad because of how God is doing, what God is doing in your life. Let's be real. You are in the land. You are in your market, in your working place, in different places. There are people who are uncomfortable because of the blessing that God is giving to you every day. Let's be real. Let's not just lie. Because you will be blessed even when there is darkness. Even in the darkness, you will be blessed. Even in the dark, you will be blessed. Even in the land, in the light, you will be blessed. That is why no matter how they try to pull you down, the Bible says, rejoice not over me, oh my enemy. If I fall, I will rise again. He said, jubilate and rejoice not over me. Oh my enemy. If I fall, I will do what? I will rise again. So listen. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Who are upright? Who do you think that God called upright? Those who obey his commandment. Being upright does not mean you are upright. Yes, only God is righteous. Even Christ have mentioned it in the New Testament. Only Christ is upright. But the reason why he called you upright is because you understand the commandment that whenever you offend God, you always have that mind. Oh, I have done something bad. That mind. He said, he will make you as white as new. You got that. So guess what? Wealth and riches are in their house, and their righteousness endureth forever. When I mean wealth and riches are in their house, I'm not talking about materialistic things. Let's be real. You know, when I was with my parents, my daddy used to call me, Samson, come. And sometimes I do used to sit around with able men. When I mean able men, grown men. I don't sit with young boys, because sometimes I love to sit with old men in order for me to hear something. And whenever they are around my house, because my dad is an elder, whenever they are in my house, in my father's house, my dad will, or even if I'm playing ball, even if I go somewhere, my dad will always call me, Samson, come. I will sit like 1 hour, 3 hours, and be serving them drink. Not that they can't serve themselves, but my dad always want me to sit around them and be serving them what drink. That is when you will understand that men will start to speak out what their eyes have seen, their experience. So there are some people who are rich, but they don't have peace. That is wealth and riches God is talking about. That is what people, some people, that is what your enemies hate about you. Let me just tell you the fact. They hate the fact that you are always smiling, you are always happy, you are always rejoicing. Why? Because everything that they do to plug you down, to destroy you, you always smile. You get what I'm saying? So wealth and riches does not mean materialistic thing. It means the little one you have peace to eat it, you have peace to celebrate it, you have peace to do it, to embrace it. Righteousness we always do it. That is why we always say, if I reach my business, I can never be sad though. Happiness. There are some people who are wealthy, but they don't have happiness. I have watched a lot of Nigerian movies. Wealthy people, most of them don't sleep in their home. Once it's night, most of them will just run to hotel to sleep. Why? Because they don't have peace at home. Forget about the cars people are driving. Forget about the houses people are showing in social media. There are many of them who don't have peace of mind. They are restless. So wealth and riches will always be found in their home. That is why your enemy will always be mad, because no matter how they try to destroy you, how they try to pull you down, everything they try to do, you will always have peace of mind within you. Peace of what? Of mind. He said, even in the darkness, light draw for the upright. Hey! Ines. You see, he said, even in the darkness, light will always come out from nowhere for your sake. That was the dream that I dreamed today. So I was in the afternoon. So I was in my dream. So people were like pursuing us. I hold a Nokia touch. Like my Nokia touch. Let me show you. Where is it? I better keep it at home. So I hold a Nokia touch. So I hold this type of Nokia in my dream. So suddenly we were, I'm sure, something like 3 or 4 people running. So I on the torch. The moment I on the torch in the darkness, very dark place, the moment I on the torch, we see the road and we start to run. And these people start to pursue us. And they see the torch, they start to pursue us. But the good news is that we do what? We run out of that darkness and we enter into light. And they start to go with us. And I was using something like plate to hit their master. They were all saying, master will not fall, but I see the movement that the master is about to fall. Because if I hit him, he will just be behaving like what? And blood full all his head. So what am I trying to say? Even in the darkness, even when things are hard, even when difficulties are happening, even when things are not good, light will always draw to you as a what? As a choosing. That is why people are wondering, dumbfounded, how come are you making it even when things are hard for all of them? Even for you, they know that things are not okay, but they keep seeing you prospering every time. So you get what I'm saying? So many people will always be mad because they are surprised. How come are you making it in the darkness? For those who are gracious and compassionate and righteous, God will come to those who are generous and led freely, who condemn their affairs with justice. Surely the righteous will never be shaken, and they will be remembered forever, and there will no fear of bad news. You know what I'm saying? So the issue is this: no matter how many they gathered, you will always be successful. You know what I'm saying? You will never be shaken. That is why some people will intentionally hurt you, waiting and hoping to see your reaction. And the moment you are not bothering about what they do or did, they will start to do what? Be hot, mad, because they do that in order for them to see your reaction. Some people will start to visit some places just because they are angry and mad of your doing. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how they try, you will always overcome. You get it? So your righteous can never be shaken, and you will be remembered forever. Their heart are stand fast, trusting in the Lord, and their heart are secure, and they will have no fear. And yes, you will not have fear because you know where you come from. You know what you based on. You know what you depend on. You know, so you will never be feared, and they have free scatter the gift to the poor. That is what I know. They love giving. They love helping others, giving hope to others, assisting them. That's why I titled one of my message that I posted today, because I said God comfort you in order for you to comfort others. But narcissists, toxic people who are enemies, haters, don't care about comforting others. All their care is about collecting from the little ones they have, wasting their time, wasting their resources and their energy in trying to become rich. But the righteous ones don't have this mindset. And the righteous ones endure forever. Their horn will be lifted in what honor. The wicked will see it and be vanished, and they will gnash their teeth and waste away. The longing of the wicked will come to nothing. You get it? So no matter how, that's why Nelson Mandela said the word. He said many people will live in this world, not even their name, their deed will be remembered. Even now that I'm here, there is one particular man that I do used to remember every day. This man always give us, reason to smile. He always give us. I still remember him, but I'm not in my place. Anytime I call them, I will just ask them, where is that man? Where is that man? He always make us feel happy. Whenever he's around you, you will always smile, no matter how sadness you are. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen, the wicked will always do what? Waste without what? Not being remembered. You know what I'm saying? So your enemies are mad because of the covenant that God have given to you. Why? Because no matter what they do, you will always prosper. You will always be what? You will not shake, because the covenant is what have already protect and depend on you. God have already made that covenant to be upon you, to secure you and to protect you. And that's why you are always secured. No matter the arrow that they shoot, the evil that they plot, you always overcome. Why? Because covenant is greater than what? Coffee. Believe me,